So picking up where we left off for example 3 continued, everyone, we do have some new information in the revenue. If the revenue for standard shares is 89 and plus shares is 133.50, how many of each type should be produced each day to maximize revenue? And this is the wording from the book, everyone. I would care about profit more than I care about revenue by a lot, as we've talked about before. So let's pretend that this question is asking about profit. So what we need in order to do this, everyone, is, again, we're pretending it to be profit. So we're going to make a profit function for each of these. So I'm going to say that the profit for standard is going to be $89 for every chair produced and sold. And for plush, we're going to have $133.50 for every chair produced and sold. And so again, I've got to match my X and my Y with what I've already defined. Up top there, my standard is X, my plush is Y. And so my profit function, and I know this says revenue in the story, again, we're pretending it's profit because that's what we really care about, would be 89X plus 133.50 Y. And as we've mentioned before, everyone, we need to test each of those points with that function to see which one set of points is going to be the best. So we will have 89. For point A, we have 0 standard and 50 plush. So that 50 plush is going to be 133.50 times 50. Option B is to produce 90 of the standard chairs and 20 of the plush chairs, while option C is to produce 120 of the standard chairs and 0 of the plush chairs. So we can go ahead and hop on Wolfram, test all 3 of those, and see which one is going to be the most lucrative. So what we have, everyone, is 89 times 0. We're making no standard chairs with this option, and all plush chairs. This option yields a profit of $6,675. Next, we're going to be testing it for 90 standard chairs and 20 of the plush chairs, which results in $10,680. And lastly, we're going to be testing it for all standard, which is 120, and no plush, which is 0. That yields 10,680. What? 10,680. It comes out to be the same. Okay, interesting. I'll record that, everyone. But I'm going to take a pause in my video for one moment and make sure that I didn't make an error somewhere along the way here. So yes, everyone, we are correct. This particular problem does have 2 possible answers that both yield, in this case, the maximum revenue, and I mentioned we were considering it to be profit. So Chairco has 2 options, has 2 best options. Produce and sell. 90 standard and 20 plush, or 120 standard. Whatever they do, they should not shut down production of their standard and go all plush, because doing that would cost them somewhere in the neighborhood of $4,000 and would be a bad deal. So with that, everyone, that's going to be it for example 3 continued. As difficult as these are to set up and things like that, I hope you are seeing the value in them. And the bigger the business, the bigger decisions like this make in how much money you end up making at the end. And sometimes there are businesses that leave hundreds of thousands of dollars on the table because they are not going through the work of doing this exact thing right here that you are seeing today.